Hey, this is Glennie, and this is my first official time doing Tuesday Newsday here with Annie. So I apologize in advance for anything that is not up to standards, because following Jenny and Natalie and Misty it's tough following them. They're a tough act to follow. So, Annie's here with me today, and we're just going to do the best we can, right, Annie?
It's going to be a great time.
Okay, so anyway, I'm Glennie, and if any of you aren't familiar with me, I am the daily deal lady here. So if I'm not in front of the camera doing those videos, I'm behind the camera and finding all the fantastic dad jokes that we do. So they're super fantastic, we know that. So and it is gorgeous here in Hamilton today. We are in my office. I have a beautiful view of our shops, and it is sunny today. And last week we kind of had a little taste of fall, just a little bit. And today it's going to be 83 degrees.
It warmed right back up.
Yes. Yes, it did. We had a very small window of nearly fall, and now it's like summer again. So
we don't know what's going on in Missouri.
No,
it's always a little weird here.
Yeah.
Every year I think I say the same thing where I'm like, we never know what's going on.
No, we never do with the weather, and I think later on in the week it'll be in the 60s again.
Yeah.
So we're kind of used to it living here.
Back and forth. If you're visiting, just make sure you bring clothes for all seasons.
That's right. That's right. So part of what I do here, in addition to being the daily deal lady, I also am the assistant, and I support our leadership team. So yeah, it's a fun job. I get to do a lot of different things, including Tuesday Newsday. So that's a little bit about me. And let's see, what is happening this week? Last week we had a big Halloween theme in town, which was super fun. I think everybody had a really great time. And we're getting prepared for actual Halloween next week, because all of the little ones here in town, they do a parade, and all the shops hand out candy, and we kind of do a trunk or treat at the elementary school in the afternoon. So it's a big deal here. We do like to take care of the little kids here. So looking forward to that this next week. I, as part of my job, get to go buy all the candy.
Fun.
So, I know.
Get to hand pick all the good stuff.
That's right. So that's part of the fun of my job, is I get to do things like that too. So we're talking about the tutorial this week, and I got to see a little bit of that video, and it is called The Year's Favorite Quilt. And it looks really challenging. It looks like it has so many little pieces to it, but just like everything that Jenny does, she makes it so easy. It looks difficult, but it is not by the time she's done with it. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. And she made it in like purple tones and florals this time, which I think we have a lot of purple lovers around. So I think you're going to like this one a lot. So check that one out this week. Something else that we're doing that was important right now, we are doing hurricane relief auction quilts. You can find that on our website. The bidding is going on right now, and it's going on through the 30th. So Natalie and Misty handpicked 11 special quilts, and those are all up on a website. You can do all of your bidding there, and the winners will have their quilts shipped to them. So all of the proceeds from this quilt auction do go to the American Red Cross, so that they can help to support those who've been impacted by the hurricanes. So go ahead and check that out. The quilts are really, really beautiful quilts. I think you're gonna love them.
Yep, and I'll make that super easy by putting a link in the just in the description.
Oh, very good.
And so that'll make it easy if you haven't seen it on the homepage of our website yet.
That's right. And just go check them out. Just go take a look at them. They're really pretty. Oh, one other thing that's a big surprise, a super surprise for us here. We do have a few of the Countdown to Christmas boxes left. So you can pick those up. This is final call. They've already started shipping, most of them. A lot of our friends out there have already started to receive their boxes. There are a handful left. So if you want one, now is the time to pick one up. The countdown to Christmas boxes are fantastic. Everybody loves them. I'm always as surprised as everybody else because I sometimes get to see a few items, but I don't get to see them all. So it's really fun. So if you know somebody on your Christmas list who has this on their wish list, now's the perfect time. Get them while they're here because they won't last long.
And before she left, Jenny recorded videos for every single one, so you'll be able to open them with Jenny again this year.
That's right. That's right. So take advantage of that, the 2024 Jenny Countdown to Christmas box.
One last time.
That's right. Speaking of Christmas, Annie, it's time for the holiday gift guide. Have you taken a look at it yet?
I have. There's some pretty cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about it on Tuesday Newsday a bit, like Jenny and Natalie and Misty kind of showed off a couple of the products.
Yes.
And I'm obsessed with all the stuff, the Holiday Village.
Oh, I know. Aren't those the
So
cutest?
Cute.
I love the little Jenny.
Did you see the Model T?
Yes.
With the Christmas tree in the background?
So cute.
I died because I had never seen that before we recorded last week. It is adorable.
It is. It's the cutest thing. And the Holiday Village, they were bigger than I thought they were going to be, so they are definitely statement pieces. And just the detail on them is amazing.
It's incredible. When you really like take a look at them, you're like, wow, there's a lot of attention to detail and some really fun kind of Easter egg type stuff in there.
Yes. If you get them, you will see some of the interesting little tidbits that we've hidden on some of them. So yeah, got to pick those up. They're really cool. What was on my wish list?
Yeah, what are you looking at? What have you been?
I love that little Missouri Star Aliso mini iron.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
It is so cute. It's going to be perfect for small projects. And sometimes I do Cricut crafting. So it's the perfect size for doing
all those tiny pieces.
Heat transfer vinyl. It would be just perfect for that. So
the color is so cute.
It is. And the little case.
The mat. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the mat too.
Oh, and the case is also, it's so cute.
It's so cute. That is definitely at the top of my wish list.
Yeah.
And the signature toolkit. Oh my goodness. If you haven't tried our signature tools yet, they're amazing. They are, Jenny spent a lot of time and our team spent a lot of time just making them perfect. So that is one of the top things on my list too, is the signature tools.
Yeah.
In the little toolbox.
I know, it's so cute.
Very
it's
cute.
So cute.
And I have the Ingrid's Wildflowers embroidery kit.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's on the gift, on the wish list also. But I'm looking at the Enchanted Christmas.
It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I know I need to start embroidering because I'm really excited about Ingrid's because that's, my great grandma. And I had some stuff, or I have a little tiny wall hanging baby blanket that Grandma Jenny put together from Grandma Ingrid's blocks. And so I'm like, oh, I want to make something out of that because it's just so cool to have, but it's also just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. So those should be.
Yes, those two kits, so cool.
That's right. Something else that's on the wish list, and I have had an opportunity to play with all of these. It's the Wubbles. And I wanted to take a minute to talk about the Wubbles because I don't know if everybody knows this about me, but I love to crochet. So it is my thing. And the Chuck the Duck is exclusive to Missouri Star. This kit, they have everything in it that you can possibly need to make Chuck. So in addition, I think the most important thing about the Wubbles is that if you're an absolute beginner, you've never picked up a crochet hook before, they have step-by-step video instructions. And it reminds me of everything that we're about here at Missouri Star is the education. That's what Wubbles is all about too. So they teach you step-by-step. I am not kidding. It is literally, you put the hook here and then you pull the yarn through. So if you have never done it before, you can be a pro. As a matter of fact, my 10-year-old granddaughter, I got her the dinosaur and she's teaching herself how to do that with her phone. So It's an amazing kit, and if you get Chuck, the crochet hook is Missouri Star themed, and it has Chuck on it, and I shouldn't tell you too much more, but
Spoilers!
spoilers, you only get them here, but yeah, Wubbles are really cool. So
That is really cool. I didn't know, well, I've heard about the tutorials, but that sounds really, really interesting because I feel like some crochet tutorials are not as detailed.
right.
And so it's nice that it's like that step-by-step. We love a step-by-step
Yes, we
tutorial.
do. Yes, we
love a
do.
beginner's tutorial. So
And the nice
it's
thing
so
about
cute.
Wubbles is that they actually started the project for you. So the very, very beginning, which is probably the most difficult part, they've already started it for you. You can't mess it up.
Interesting. I'll have to get one.
You'll have to get one.
Yeah.
They're really fun, and my grandkids love all the little stuffed toys that I've been making for years.
Yeah.
So this is great. Grandkids love these things, so you can make them. You can make one in a day.
Or they make great gifts
Yes.
for other makers in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Or newbie makers make
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely
So, yeah.
newbie makers. If you can make one of these, you've learned how to do crochet, and you can just go on from there.
Yeah, that is really cool because I've tried to do a granny square and I think maybe the yarn was too fluffy. You know, you get lost pretty easily.
That's
And so
right.
this is, I feel like the yarn is really approachable too because it's like,
Yes. It,
yeah.
it isn't fuzzy.
Yeah.
It is very interesting yarn. It's different from any yarn that
it's
I've
kind
used
of
before.
like jersey material.
Yes, it's almost like t-shirt material.
Yeah.
So you cannot mess this up. It
Yeah.
always turns out great.
And they're
So,
just so cute.
They
There's
are
so
cute.
many cute rules.
yes, yes, there are. So this is in our holiday gift guide too. And I love crochet. So Annie, if you want to learn how to do a granny square, bring your yarn. I'll walk you
That
through
would be
it.
so fun. We should. We should.
We should. Yes. Well, I can't think of anything else that we have going on. Do you
Yeah.
have any
I
questions?
do
or-
have a couple questions. I know that you crochet. We just talked about that. Do you quilt at all?
Yes, I do. I
Uh-huh.
do quilt. Not as much as I crochet.
Yeah. How long
Yeah.
have you been crocheting?
You know, I started when I was a kid. My mom crocheted, and she did baby blankets and booties and things for all of the little kids. And she taught me how to make baby blankets. And but then I became a teenager, and
You're like over it.
I was over it. No, I'm too busy. Then I had kids of my own and way too busy. And the last few years, I picked it back up again, and it's just something that I do almost every single day
Yeah.
because it's one of those. It's like embroidery. You don't you can be with your family. You can be watching a movie together. You can do it in the car if you're traveling somewhere. It's very portable. And you could do small things. You don't have to do giant blankets. My mother loved making giant blankets, but I like making smaller things.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, it's super accessible and it's like one of those, it can be mindless if you want it
Yes.
to be. Yeah.
yeah, once you get into the groove, like granny
Right.
squares,
Yeah.
you can just sit there. And the funny thing is, sometimes I don't. I say I'm watching a movie, but I'm kind of watching what I'm doing and not watching the movie as much. But I hear everything.
Right.
Audiobooks
Yeah.
are great for crochet, right?
My grandma Jenny is the same way with her, like when she does embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she might have talked about this already, but she has like a DNA traits thing that she loves looking at and thinks it's hilarious when it tells her new things.
Mm.
And there was one that says it doesn't like to watch organized sports. And she was talking to my grandpa about it, and she was like, I mean, I watch football with you every week. And grandpa's like, do you really watch? Do you really watch? Because she's always embroidering, your hands
Yes,
sewing.
yes, because I'm a huge Chiefs fan, but I don't
Right.
watch the game. I hear the game,
Oh,
but
it's great background noise.
it is great. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, I've been crocheting for a long time. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, one last question. Do you have a favorite Missouri Star shop in town?
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That's like trying to.
Almost like trying to pick a child.
Yeah, almost. You know, of course I love our yarn shop.
Yeah.
It's difficult because it's just right across the street from me. Not to go there every day. I love our new fabric market because it has so many cute things in there. Lots of gifty items, and a soda shop. So I really love that. And the Christmas shop.
I know, there's so many cute ones.
It's hard to pick.
It is,
but I think
it is.
those are probably right now my top 3.
Uh-huh.
I love those.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you come to town, you get to pick your own favorite too.
Well, and you gotta check them all out.
Well,
There's
yeah.
so much cool stuff in all
Oh,
of
I
them.
know. And I run through them a lot doing the
Yeah.
daily deal videos.
Oh, right.
And I see something, they're changing things around all the
All the
time.
time.
There's something new all the time. So it's pretty dangerous for me to do the daily deal videos because there's so many things I need.
Glennie
so.
does all her shopping.
I do. Sometimes I do birthday presents in our
right,
home store.
Yeah.
So many beautiful things in our quilted home store.
And I walked into the mercantile store, I mean, a while ago, and I was like, there's candles in here now, and they smell so good.
Yes, we have candles and hand lotion
Right.
and journals and so many things.
So many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if you don't quilt or crochet, there is something beautiful that you would love here.
Or if there's somebody that you love that doesn't do who doesn't create, and there's also lots of giftable things then. So.
And lots of things to do in town, so you need to come visit.
We'd love to see you.
That's right, that's right. Well, I guess that's probably it for today.
Thanks for joining us, Glennie.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Have a good time.
Yeah, it's always a good time with you, Annie.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.
Have a good day.